Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee,
I'm E.
and today's video is about the recent news concerning Justin Timberlake and an arrest that he had earlier in the week due to DWI. Of course, there are plenty of stories going on. The mugshot's been released, and there also seems to be some blame going around. So we found some articles. What's happening? Who are we blaming here?
Of course, they're blaming our girl Britney Spears for his actions. Like, can't we leave this girl alone? But
Apparently,
this this article is from Lipstick Alley from by Chocodoll. I don't know. That's what it says here. All right. So the title is Britney Spears being blamed for Justin Timberlake's arrest by his team. Justin Timberlake has been drinking more to escape the backlash over Britney Spears' bombshell memoir and the mounting pressures on staying on the charts, with insiders claiming that he has arrived at tour rehearsals reeking of booze on more than one occasion. Insiders claim the incident should serve as a wake up call for the singer who used alcohol to cope with the explosive allegations leveled against him by Britney, 42, including that he urged her to have an abortion in the early 2000s. On top of this, sources allege that he has been crumbling under the increasing pressure to compete with popular artists like Harry Styles and has struggled with the lackluster performance of his latest album, Everything I Thought I Was, which failed at the top of the charts in its release in March. Justin has been stressed over the Britney drama that has happened over the last year, and some of us noticed that he was drinking more, a source told Daily Mail.com exclusively. He isn't an alcoholic by any stretch, but he was advised to reel the drinking in so he could have a clear head when dealing with any public controversy because he has been accused of handling the Britney and Janet Jackson backlash poorly. What do we think so far?
um, well, okay. I guess I have two thoughts. Obviously, the initial thing about this being, oh, a Britney issue or let's blame Britney, like that's dumb, right? Because at the end of the day, he's a grown man. He's responsible for his own actions. Um, and also, he's had to deal with zero repercussions up until this point, up until the memoir came out. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know. We did not know what had happened. And at this point, like I don't want to like sound mean or whatever, but it's kind of like karma because for years Britney went through all of this in silence. Britney was maligned thanks to him for so many years, and it aided in her breakdown that she had back in 06, 07. So to me it's kind of like, okay, so you're an adult, and back in the days, they were adults while this was happening, but they were still kids as well. They were like much younger. But he's now like in his 40s. You should be better prepared to deal with these sort of repercussions. And if your choice is to start drinking heavily, that's a personal choice. So you're doing this to yourself. You can't really like blame someone else or these stories or whatever because that's just like irresponsible. And then the second thing that the article mentioned was, about the pressures of trying to, compete with these other celebrities like Harry Styles. But there's no competition, sir. You are not in the running. Your name is not it. But it's like it's not even me attacking him. It's
Yeah.
just it's a reality.
Hmm.
You cannot compare the two right now because Justin had his time. Justin had his fame. It's not his time anymore, and like we've talked about in other videos, that's okay. Why not just go into different avenues, go continue acting or continue doing other things that maybe can be more fulfilling and still provide you with some of the fame and notoriety that you still seek. But clearly the music thing just isn't for you anymore. And I think that again, you're an adult, you're making these choices. Like I can't feel sorry for you.
That's true. All I keep thinking is the song of "What goes around goes around goes
Oh,
around."
yeah, his song, right?
Yeah, because as you mentioned, he maligned Britney in so many ways, and one of the ways was talking about her drinking. I think it was like an award show or something, saying, "Hey, you need to stop drinking because you're like an example to these kids, or you're gonna make a mess out of yourself." I can't remember the exact quote, but I think we have it in one of our other videos, which you guys should definitely check out. So what goes around comes around. Like, you can't expect to treat someone and embarrass them and treat them like crap for all these years and not expect any kind of repercussion. It doesn't matter if it's not Britney related. It could be towards, I don't know, me, but it comes back around. You don't treat people like that. And I don't know what all went down with Britney and Justin and this severe animosity. And we obviously know the things in her memoir. But, whatever happened between them. But at this point, it's ruining both of their careers. And we are in this day and age where, like, we're canceling celebrities. Um, there's so many truths coming out for these celebrities that is basically like tarnishing their careers. Nobody can have a clean, what do we call it? Like a clean slate, like a clean, pristine career. There has to be like a little asterisk. And this is Justin's asterisk. Going back to Harry Styles and the comparison and being in the charts and stuff, you said that he shouldn't be making music anymore, or it's not his time. It is, but it's not his time to be a pop star anymore. He could do this on his own, but he shouldn't be expecting to top the charts. He's, like we've mentioned in other videos, he's been out of the limelight because he's like, oh no, I'm too famous now and I act, and I was in a boy band and I gave you all this music, and then he took time for his family. So what happens when you take time for yourself and stay out of the limelight because now the paparazzis are bothering you? Fans forget you. There's new people trying to come in, people that are hungry, people that want to achieve that same kind of success. So you're out of sight, out of mind. He can't expect to just pick up at where he left off and we're like, yay, he's back. You're not one of those people. You're not the Beyoncé's, not that I like her, but you're not the Beyoncé's and the Taylor Swifts of the world, or even Drake when he recovers from this whole Kendrick thing. You're not that anymore. Your time has passed in the charts. Go back to NSYNC. We'll be excited about that. We don't have boy bands really, so maybe if you really want to top the charts, that's the way.
But honestly, I don't even think within sync he would make a dent, because the nostalgia is the reason why people think of NSYNC and get happy or excited about a reunion. But
Mhm.
that fades quickly if they were to like make new music, because new music is in the present time. It
Yeah.
doesn't help with the nostalgia. Um, People will go to see an NSYNC concert or tour for the old stuff, not any of the new things. Like so that's kind of why it just feels like it's just not it doesn't make sense anymore for him to continue to do these things that just aren't helping him. And you yourself said we had a video where we talked about the tour cancellations, I believe it was, and you told J Lo she should stop making music. This is not different,
But
man.
that's because
Okay,
she sucks at music.
but Justin has not been good at music for a long time now. I can't recall the last major hit that he had.
Okay.
He's not really all that good anymore. And it's not, again, it's not to like be mean or whatever. It's just like the realistic aspect of it, you know?
Mhm.
But so my last thought of the whole situation with him, getting arrested and all that, like the lack of responsibility, the fact that you could have hurt someone drinking, driving while drinking or being drunk or whatever, like that's reprehensible in so many ways, because you literally could have taken someone's life, and then what would have happened, because he was bailed out right away, and he just, walked out of it like nothing. But like so many people can't do that. And so once again, it's like him not understanding his responsibilities and his privileges as this quote unquote famous person, who thinks that they can just probably get away with everything. And he did get away with everything for a very long time. This is the first time we see something like of this nature, this caliber, negatively about him, that's not directly related to Britney Spears.
So what is Jessica? I was going to say Alba Biel Gardner. There's too many different. That's Jennifer's. I'm just confusing them all.
So Jessica Biel, the wife, of course, there's rumors, because again, we don't know these things. We don't know for certain, like she hasn't come out and said anything. But there's this Yahoo article where the headline reads, Justin Timberlake's wife, Jessica Biel, allegedly embarrassed and not happy about his DWI arrest. This was written by Favor Adegoke. And so it says that singer Justin Timberlake's wife, Jessica Biel, is reportedly not taking his DW arrest very well. According to close sources to the actress, the unfortunate incident has left her feeling embarrassed and unhappy. Despite her disappointment, Jessica Biel has reportedly vowed to support Justin Timberlake, even though they have yet to see each other since his arrest. According to the Daily Mail, a source close to the Total Recall actress has shared that she is unhappy about her husband's recent run-in with the law. Biel was also in New York City, where she's filming her new Prime Video series, The Better Sister, miles away from Sag Harbor, Long Island, where Timberlake was arrested and charged with driving while intoxicated. The singer noted that Biel is embarrassed, but hopes that the incident inspires him to reduce his alcohol intake. She's also understood to be grateful that he's alive and came out unscathed, but is afraid something terrible may happen in the future if he doesn't control and turn a new leaf. Jessica is disappointed, but he is her husband, so she is by his side and will have his back through all of it, the tipster noted. She would like Justin to curb his drinking so he never gets into a situation like this ever again. She is treating it like a slap on the wrist and is hoping that it doesn't lead to anything more severe in the future. Biel was seen out and about her job moments before Timberlake was arrested. An insider told People magazine that she sees the incident as a distraction and she's not happy about it. She had to film yesterday. She doesn't like any attention on the family, especially not negative, the source shared. The source went further to confirm that Biel loves Timberlake and will always support him. He's a great dad and husband. The couple got married in 2012 and share 2 children, son Silas, 6, and Phineas, 4. They've reportedly not seen each other since Timberlake was arrested, but have managed to talk over FaceTime. Jessica and Justin have talked over FaceTime and have texted, but with her work schedule and his upcoming tour dates, they haven't physically gotten together to talk about it. But she has his back. They will get together soon once she has time off from filming, as she intends to support him in a couple of future shows. Excuse me. So, I mean, listen.
She's doing what a wife does, or what a
Exactly.
partner does. Yeah. But the plot thickens. So I just found an article from Entertainment, and she's not right for this either.
Oh gosh.
Britney is on vacation, right? So it says the Gimme More singer, who is currently on vacation in Las Vegas, posted a snapshot of what appears to be a cocktail on the same day her ex, JT, was arrested in the Hamptons. Alongside the floral drink photo, Spears also included an image of her legs floating in the pool. She simply captioned her post, "It's the little things, you know." 3 exclamation marks. In a follow-up post, Spears also shared a video of herself trying on 2 different dresses in her hotel room. "First cocktail dress ever," she wrote, "playing in Las Vegas today and tonight too." Is she throwing subs?
Think so. I don't think that's what that's about. Maybe just really coincidental timing.
Oh, just like Meghan Markle and the Trooping the Color.
Yeah. Yes, but
Oh,
but here's the thing. We don't know if she would even have had access to that information since she's on vacation. And also, I think Britney has been very direct when she does her subs. Even the older subs, she's still direct with it, and you know where she's coming from and who she's coming for. So I think like if she really meant, because how many times did she bring up the fact that she beat him in basketball without
Oh,
naming him? Like, I think she would be pretty direct with her subs if that was an actual sub towards Justin. But going back to Jessica Biel, um, it's, I mean, obviously it's understandable that she would stand beside him. That's her husband and everything. But this, like, oh, this is just a slap on the wrist. Like, that feels very inconsiderate, especially given that, like I said, he could have hurt someone, not just himself but other people, and this is being taken as more of a, oh, I'm glad he's okay, and nothing happened to him. But it's like, okay, something could have happened to other people, and that would have been his situation. So to take it in any kind of light kind of way feels very irresponsible. But then again, I mean, she seems to have kind of backed a lot of his irresponsible behavior in the past anyway, so not surprised.
guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Uh, is what goes around comes around an accurate song of his, or should it be "Cry Me a River"? What's another one?
I don't
I
even
can't.
know.
I can't even think of slick ones. Uh,
Yeah.
like Dee mentioned, do you think that we should, what's the word? Not punish him, but hold him more accountable for something like this? That it is completely irresponsible, and they're just making it seem like, no, we're so happy he's okay. But what about other people?
Mhm.
Should Jessica Biel scold him? I mean, I know that's not his mom, but should she hold him more accountable? Is
Mhm.
he accountable for his actions? Should he apologize? Should he have done community service? Should he still be in jail? Is Britney throwing some subs at him? Like, when is this going to stop? When do you guys think it's going to stop? Let us know in the comments. But that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends could be our friends and we could all be friends. We also have social media, which they'll tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram. Hear me out, DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment. You can also listen to the videos in podcast format on Spotify and YouTube Music.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.